welcome NX to another video. Today we're taking a look at the Behemoth class. Absolute fun and a blast to play. It's really cool to have Rampage. And of course with the face breakers, you use the final blow and you pretty much get crit capped super easy. A few power charges, tech rods, and Rigwald's Curse Word Claw Talisman, and we're pretty much 100% crit capped. Without our power charges, we're at about 83-84%. Essentially with the build, all you do is you stack flat physical and then it's amplified by the face breakers 800%, or I'm at 799, almost 800%. This was really cheap glove to get. I paid 1 div for this, and shortly after I started seeing gloves pop up for 100 C, 80 C. You can get a perfect face breakers for about 80, 100 C, maybe even less. Really inexpensive to get the build started. And pretty much everything in the build is really cheap. Gruthos was 2 div, Surrender 2 div, and you can get a cheap Dawnbreakers. The Dawnbreakers gives you more damage, a little bit more mitigation to physical, but once you start armor stacking, you don't really need a lot more physical reduction. We do use Surrender because we have a block capped on our spell and attack 68-65 using versatile combatant. And this allows us to recover a lot of life. We have leech, we have huge life regen, we got about almost 4,000 life, 6,600 energy shield. We're using corrupted soul to further mitigate some of the elemental damage that we do take and just damage overall. We don't have a lot of max res. It's like the crutch of the build, but for the most part you stack your resistances up, you get your flat physical, and you do tons of damage. Since we're stacking a lot of armor, we can use the Abyssus. We don't really have to worry about a lot of physical damage hurting us. And of course Headhunter is like something I just got today, and as soon as I got this I started testing Simulacrums. I was able to get to Simulacrum wave 12 using the Headhunter, and we could definitely do wave 15. We just need a little bit more mitigation for elemental damage, because physical as elements really tear us up with such low max res. Now you don't have to have a Headhunter. You can use Rizalata's Coil and you'll do just fine. In fact, this is more damage. Headhunter is just for fun, map blast, and you get tons of auras, and it's just like you have like an aura bot running around. You got Soul Eater, you got Haste, you got Determination, all that good stuff activated using the Headhunter. Since all spells are disabled, we can't use those naturally on the Behemoth, but the Headhunter allows us to bypass that and actually get it done. Now the next stage of the build is in the works. I got everything that I need for the next phase of the build, and I'm going to be making it really powerful for Simulacrum farming. I'm pretty much working on a Simulacrum farmer using the Behemoth, and we're going to start farming Simulacrums, blasting Simulacrums, and it's going to be really cool what I have cooked up for you guys. We're going to make a ton of currency in Simulacrums. We're going to make some, once we get a lot of currency, we're going to start making a lot of idle stuff and doing some recom stuff, trying to make some cool idols. Like this is a nice one that I have. Explicit modifiers, pack size, I think that the explicit modifier is really good, but I need to recombinate it with something. But yeah, this is it. This is the Face Breakers build. Really cool build. And as you guys saw in the preview of the video, we were doing some Simulacrums, just blasting, pretty much one-shotting everything with Crushing Fist. Surprisingly, you've just done a ton more damage if you just put this on, but this is just more fun for mapping, period, on this build, because we don't have any auras, and we throw this on, we got auras. Really fun to play, and the Headhunter is super cheap, 17 divs. I bought it for 17 divs, not bad. But yeah, you guys don't want to miss out on what's next. You don't want to miss out on this, guys. Subscribe. What we're cooking up here, don't want to miss out. We got armor, elegant hubrises. Oh yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. We're gonna be stacking a lot of armor. We have a lot of cool stuff in the works here. Pretty much a Simulacrum blaster is what I'm working on, and I think you guys will like it. Be very laid back, super easy to play. This build is really fun to play. If you have never played a Face Breakers build, now is the time, because it's like super easy to get your crit capped, do tons of damage, and actually have fun with it. You're not like struggling to get everything up and running. And I'll have the POB in the description for you guys so you guys can kind of see everything we have here in terms of damage, resistances, how I got the skill tree. We use 2 clusters currently. We did fix our accuracy issue with Weathered Hunter, and we got some accuracy on our ring and some of our jewels here. So we fix our accuracy, we fix our physical damage from the abysses, and our damage in general with Crushing Fist and Earthquake, Infernal Blow, Explode packs, run through monsters with Earthquake, Crushing Fish for rares and bosses, super easy to play. Does a ton of damage if you have your Rise Lothas on. You'll be doing like 9-10 million with Crushing Fist depending on your budget. Maybe 7-8 mil if you're on the lower end budget for Steel Rings and Murderous Jewels, but I think you'll be doing pretty good damage for the most part. We did switch from Tireless Frenzy to Steel Willed. I changed that recently after seeing that it does more damage, and it also just no brainer using Abysses. You stack armor, you get more physical mitigation. Super easy to put together build, super fun to play. Of course, with the MTX, we go with the Moroider, and we just look like an absolute unit. I mean, what better MTX to use for someone who just running around screaming at monsters with war cries and bashing them in with your fist? I think this MTX fits it perfectly. And we're going to finish up cooking with this. I'll probably start streaming once I get this part online. We got a little bit more currency to farm to get a little bit more things fixed here and there. And then I'll be starting to stream Simulacrums and blasting with the new build, and then we'll probably have like a guide on how I put together everything. But yeah, you don't want to miss out. Make sure you subscribe. Really cool, fun builds. Off meta type stuff here. We're not playing. I haven't played any meta stuff. The last build I was playing was Domination Blow with the Vol Architect. It was really fun to play. And then we're playing this. Once we're finished with the Behemoth, we may try some Reaper action. With the Aracali minions. Like, we have a lot more time in this league because the league was extended, thankfully. So we'll be able to try everything that we want to try. And yeah, stay tuned, guys. Lots of cool stuff to come. Check out the POB if you want more details on this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what builds you guys are playing, what you've cooked up. I had some subscribers talking about that they were playing Reaper stuff. That's something else that I want to play, and shout out to that guy playing the Reaper and with Aracali. That's something I really want to try out as well. So we have a lot of stuff to work on. I wanted to tackle the Behemoth because it's the least played Ascendancy, and I just want to make it really cool and have fun with it. Off meta fun. I like a challenge in Path of Exile. I don't want to play like super meta stuff, like where you just everything's just super easy. I like to try to find cool builds, make things work with the ascendancies that nobody plays or people say it's not going to work and all this stuff because no spells. Well, I'm going to make it work, and because I see that as a challenge in Path of Exile. And yeah, I think that's all we have for you guys. If you like this kind of content, off meta builds, fun, just messing around, trying to make stuff that's good at mapping. And occasionally we'll make a build that can do some Ubers, but we don't really play a lot of meta stuff that's like super easy to build up to Uber content. But that's all we have for you, Exiles. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this and for the algorithm. And until next time, peace.